Hey everyone, my name is Wikz and welcome back to my channel. This is Palmetto Zoo and today we are building a sign for our entrance and building a little bit of road and ticket booths. So sit back and enjoy. Hey everyone and welcome back to Palmetto Zoo and most importantly, welcome back to 2024. Yes, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas and all that stuff. I hope you all had amazing days with your family and nearest. And I just that you're ready to kick ass this year, because I am. All right, so let's do it together. Anyways, we are back at Palmetto Zoo today, and as you can see here, we are taking a little bit of a break from the animal habitat that we have been building for the past 2 months here. Last time we built the Wolverines from the new Eurasia Animal Pack, and today I felt like I wanted to do some more stuff about the entrance. I want a custom sign. I want some posters. I want a road that kind of like connects everything. And that's what we're doing today. I'm not the big like brainy when it comes to like parking and how roads work and etc. So it's just gonna be very simple, very plain. A road, 2 lanes, one goes opposite the other, and that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna have like this little nice coast street, as I told you guys, that's gonna surround the zoo. And I already have a few buildings from people that have submitted some stuff to me, and I will add that too in next video, or maybe I'll even do it on a stream. We'll see. But my main goal here was to kind of like divide the road and put in some foliage, some plants, palm trees. It is Palmetto Zoo, so we obviously need to represent a lot of palm trees here. Just doing a quick lineup here with the pathing, and pretty much just so people can walk over here and actually interact with this sort of path and street we're doing here. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. As I say, I don't know if I'll do a parking. We'll see. We'll see how much I want to do that the further in we go into the project. But for now, I kind of wanted to do this because it always adds a ton of good views when you do this little street here. And that's what I did. And found some palm trees. And then after that, we're kind of like slowly just duplicating it and doing all way around the zoo as much as we can. I don't know if I want to completely do it all the way around the zoo. At least we'll do it here in the front and then on the sides. Because hopefully we can cover up some stuff with foliage and fencing and walls and stuff like that when we get further into the project as well. So yeah, my inspiration is pretty much, as I say, still Florida. Like it's very like compact streets. We have like all these palm trees and all these mid barriers going through the road here, which I love. And then after that, we're pretty much just adding things to the street itself. I'm adding in some rocks, some other palm trees, kind of like we're secure from people not being able to drive into the main entrance here. So we kind of like have them protected by rocks and stuff. And I've seen that line around here as well, and also in Denmark, honestly. So it works very, very well for this stuff here. As you can see, we're slowly gonna move over to another thing here when we are getting this done. Now you kind of like just get the gist of this kind of like what it is I'm trying to achieve here and what it is I want to do, because we obviously not gonna have any cars on this unless we get something to make one or we steal some from the workshop, but that's not mainly my plan so far. So we kind of like got this out of the way, and now we're doing something pretty cool. Here's a picture of something I found on Pinterest, and this is where I take the inspiration from for this specific sign. I thought it was super cool. It has a lot of colors and it represents kind of like what we are in Florida, kind of like this whole warm tropical environment mixed with Mediterranean and lots of colors. So that's kind of like what I'm doing here today, and I thought this sign was perfect for this entrance. So that's kind of like what I'm messing up here, trying to figure out what's good and what's not. And the more I actually added to the sign was actually perfect, man. I absolutely love it, and especially this little arrow here, and then afterwards We had tons of decals, different things, and I'm gotta say I have not in my 1,400 hours in this game used these decal pieces like the flowers, the grass, all those kind of stuff to really adds to the wall and adds to the atmosphere to the zoo. I have not done that, so it was quite fun for me to get into try a lot of these pieces and try see how they work together in a way. And yeah, it just works really well. As you see, I took the inspiration from the picture Sunken Gardens, which is also a place in Florida, I guess. And then I just took kind of like the inspiration from that and kind of like just tried my own way through this here. As you can see, I'm adding all these kind of different signs and decals, and it works really well. I was debating with myself if I should have added some animal statues and stuff, but you know what? It kind of ruined the vibe of this. So I felt like I just wanted to keep it clean with just flowers and bushes and all that stuff. And then you can kind of like imagine the rest, because we need this power color to stick out and be powerful. And I thought if we have this close to the street here, we build it on a little flower bed, then people can come in here and they can see the sign, and the arrow kind of like subtle points towards the entrance here. And I gotta say, I think this is one of my coolest signs I've made so far, just in my entire building career here, playing Coast to Palmetto Zoo. It just works really well, and it's just so inviting, and the colors are absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of this. As you can see, slowly getting in there, adding some stars, and have this explore sign in the top, but I'm not sure I want to do that yet though, because it didn't work very well, so I found another way to do it, and you'll see that just in a sec here. The sign itself is obviously bigger than the one I take inspiration from because of the whole font and how long the name is, but I kind of feel like we made it work because I add my own little thing on the left side here, so we make this sign completely nice, and you don't see that it's kind of like taken in consideration of being a smaller sign when I took inspiration, but actually just do it like this. And I think it's super dope, honestly, and I'm a big fan of this sign here. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I hope you guys will enjoy this series, because I have a lot of stuff coming. As I say, we have some other people joining in on this little collaboration. We have a lot more animals we need to build, and I think the next habitat we're doing, we might go back to Australia and add the kiwis and emus. We'll see how far we get with that, but that's kind of like the plan so far. But yeah, we're just kind of like polishing up this sign here. As you can see, it's looking really nice. And then what I said was that on the left side here of the Palmetto Zoo sign, it was floating, and I didn't like that, so I had to find a way to make this happen, and it kind of works in this way, honestly. Like, as you can see, just trying to add some of the same things, and it just looks super nice. And I'm really happy for the end result of this sign here, and especially when we get it placed right next to the entrance here, and it just looks super nice, because I promised a lot of people that I wouldn't ruin the entrance, the facade, because it's a very nice building, and I didn't want to write or put anything on it besides detailing and decals maybe. So what we're doing here is fixing up a beautiful sign that can stand right outside, and maybe we can copy paste it and put it elsewhere inside the zoo maybe, and do some more stuff about it though. But I'm really happy for the end result of this sign here, and I think it's pretty damn cool what we achieved here. So yeah, super dope sign, as we are almost about to finish it before we add it on a little flower bed and put it next to the entrance here, which is was actually it was not super easy, gotta be honest, because now when I build it, I felt like it kind of looked cool just as it was, but I kind of wanted to put it up on a little flower bed, like a little levitated part, so it kind of like oversees the road and the people coming towards the zoo here. So yeah, so that's pretty much what we've done here, and the sign is pretty much done now, besides putting it up on a little taller situation here, as you can see. So I didn't know what I wanted to write here. I felt like I needed to write something, so I just wrote explore and enjoy Palmetto Zoo So what you see here is kind of like me just trying to fix up the sign here and the font. And then afterwards, I want to have, because you can't color this specifically a sign here. So I am going to cover it up with these Indonesian piles. And it actually works very, very well. So as you can see here, I wish we had smaller fonts that were just in this sense here. Honestly, we could totally do that. Frontier next time, give us a few more fonts. Okay, thank you. But doing the last bits here, I didn't want anything on the back side because that would ruin the whole concept of this sign. So unfortunately, it's only have a good side. But that's mainly perfect because this is where you go into the zoo. So that's where we need it. So it's really, really perfect. And I'm really, really liking the sign here, especially right next door to the main entrance here. So doing a little bit of a mulch, a little bit of dirt, and then we're just kind of like finding which piece works best here to kind of like make the flower bed. And I chose this piece. It was really nice. I really like this Oceania piece here. It's super cool. I've used it so many times already, and I feel like it works 100% here. And that's what most perfect sense here, to have this roaming all the way around the mulch, and then eventually we'll have it completed, and then afterwards we're filling up tons of foliage, plants, and etc., just to make it blend in perfectly with the surroundings here. And honestly, this added so much to this whole entrance here, to this whole vibe, and it really just is awesome. Like I'm a big fan of this whole situation we did here. In the background here, I will show you some pictures that I ended up doing in Canva, and this is like posters I wanted to have roaming around in the zoo, and also for the ticket booth and all that stuff, as you will see me do in just a sec. So if you see some pictures pop up, then you know why. I feel like I wanted to try it out, and I'm pretty happy for my posters here. As you can see, I made like 5 of them, a price one, a few pictures of the animals you already have in the zoo, and then I just kind of like try to mix it up, and it works 100%. I'm a big fan of these posters here. Let me know if you want to know how to do those posters, and if you have any questions about it, I will gladly help you on your way to do so. It is actually very, very simple. Canva has tons of templates for you to use. Yeah, you can just go in and redo, and then you have like these posters here, which really work, and just adds so many things to the entire zoo. As you can see here, they're right on top there. Also, something I didn't get to see is this big new glass door that we got in the latest update, and I was like, wait a minute, this works as a perfectly ticket booth as well. So I turned it around and I added it around the ticket booth here, and then afterwards I added in a little ventilation thing that makes it feel like they can talk through it there and exchange words and etc. and what they want, and it actually works incredibly well too, honestly. So I don't know what I want to do with this interior completely, honestly. I'm just adding, and then eventually I guess we'll just have a nice lobby-ish entrance here, because so far I'm liking it. It's mainly the entrance to the souvenir shop that I'm also struggling with a little bit. So if you have any suggestions on what you think would look cool here to a little addition, let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, as you can see, we kind of like get the monitors hanged up, and then I kind of like make a fake like hanging in chains support kind of vibe here. And yeah, it actually works incredibly well with that. And then now I'm just kind of like finishing up the little ticket booth here, as you can see, trying to make it nice so you can't really see any holes, and so it actually feels super nice. Adding in some souvenirs there, because why not? And just finishing up and polishing up the last bits of detailing to this ticket booth shop here. And it's awesome because they walk in on the right side, and then on the left side it's the exit where the souvenir shop is. So we kind of like have divided it perfectly if you look at it. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I was struggling a little bit here on what to do, but eventually I found out that what why don't we just add the big price list on the side here too, putting a little bit of decal, and then afterwards we're just slowly adding a few things to the wall again, just to make it blend in, as I said again. I was thinking about what I could do to the back side of this shop here, because you can kind of like, I placed this on purpose so you can kind of see inside to the staff building, and I think it looks super cool that you can see that behind these people here. So that's kind of like what we're doing, and I am just kind of like figuring out what I could do to make this habitat, I was about to say interior, for the information a little bit more interesting, and I felt like this kind of worked. I'm using so many new pieces here that I haven't been able to use before, or just haven't thought about. So it's really nice, and I'm really enjoying this project for now. It's super cool. And next time we're definitely adding another animal. Which animal would you like to see? Let me know down below. I know I said I wanted to do the kiwis and stuff, but maybe you have a suggestion. Let me know, and I'll consider it. Yeah. Anyways, if you like this stuff here, Palmetto Zoo and this project, you should totally subscribe, because there's gonna be tons more stuff coming this year. Not only Palmetto Zoo, but lots of different other content. So yeah, if that is your thing, you should totally subscribe and comment. If you have anything you want to say or share, and join the Discord if you feel like joining a community that are 100% in the Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster for that matter. So we are slowly gonna move towards the cinematics here. Here I'm just stealing a little bit of my own clutter, just to add in some stuff here and there. But yeah, as you can see, the entrance here is slowly starting to look nice and finished. So I can't wait to get further into this project. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Give it a comment or two, and yeah, hope to see you next time. And Happy New Year, friends. Take care. Bye bye.